let's be real. Do you remember the last time you rushed home to catch a specific TV show? Or when you sat through endless commercials just to see what happens next? For many of us, especially younger generations, that whole routine feels ancient. The remote control has been replaced by the endless scroll on our phones. We are living in a new era of entertainment. It's an era where we are the programmers. We decide what we watch, when we watch it, and for how long. The power has shifted from giant television networks to the palm of our hands. And frankly, it's a lot more interesting here. We are no longer passive viewers waiting to be entertained. We are active participants in a global content storm. People are cutting the cord on traditional TV for a simple reason. Social media just gets us better. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube have these incredibly smart algorithms. They know I love comedy skits, DIY home projects, and videos of dogs failing to catch treats. So that's what they show me. It's a personalized channel curated just for me, and it's free. Compare that to flipping through hundreds of cable channels and finding nothing that grabs your attention. It's no surprise that a recent study found Gen Z spends way more time on social platforms than watching traditional television or movies. We've gone from a one-to-many broadcast model to a many-to-many network of infinite niches and interests. The numbers don't lie. Pay TV subscriptions have been dropping steadily for years. In 2025, less than half of US households are expected to have a traditional cable subscription. Why pay a huge bill for a bundle of channels you never watch? Especially when the most talked about moments and cultural trends are happening on social media. The Super Bowl ads might still make headlines, but the viral TikTok sound from a week ago is what everyone is actually humming. The media's center of gravity has fundamentally shifted. Social platforms are not just competing with TV anymore. In many ways, they have already won the battle for our attention and our time. This isn't just about boredom or saving money, it's about connection and relevance. We find the content on social media more relatable. It's made by people who look and sound like us, living lives we understand. Traditional television often presents a polished, unattainable version of reality. Social media, at its best, offers a raw, unfiltered look into countless lives and perspectives. It's a dynamic, ever-changing conversation that we can join at any moment. The days of scheduling our lives around a TV guide are over. Now, entertainment fits into our lives, not the other way around. And that change is here to stay for good. Who are today's biggest celebrities? If you ask someone under 25, they might not name a movie star from a blockbuster film. Instead, they'll probably name a YouTuber, a TikTok dancer, or an Instagram comedian. This is the age of the creator. These are individuals who have built massive audiences from their bedrooms, armed with just a phone and a unique personality. They are the new A-listers, and their influence is massive. We watch their daily vlogs, we trust their product recommendations, and we feel like we know them. This is a huge shift in celebrity culture, moving away from the distant, untouchable icons of the past. The magic ingredient here is something called a parasocial relationship. It's a fancy term for the one-sided connection we feel with creators. We see their daily struggles, their triumphs, and their silly moments. It feels like a friendship. About half of all young people say they feel a stronger connection to social media creators than to traditional Hollywood celebrities. That bond is powerful. It builds a level of trust and loyalty that old-school advertising can only dream of. When a creator we follow for years recommends a brand, it feels like getting advice from a friend, not watching a scripted commercial with a famous actor. This connection is built on a foundation of short-form video. Platforms like TikTok and Instagram Reels have perfected the art of the quick, engaging, and highly shareable clip. This format is perfect for showcasing personality and building a rapid connection with viewers. It's snackable content that fits perfectly into the little gaps in our day. You can learn a new recipe, laugh at a skit, or discover a new song, all in under 60 seconds. This style of content has trained our brains to expect authenticity and direct communication, something that a 30-minute sitcom just can't replicate in the same immediate and personal way. As a result, the very definition of celebrity is changing. It's less about being perfect and more about being real. Creators are seen as more authentic and relatable. In fact, many people feel that creators actually lose their special spark when they try to cross over into traditional media like TV shows or movies. They become more polished, more produced, and less like the person we came to know and love. The power now lies with those who can maintain that genuine connection, proving that in the digital age, being yourself is the most valuable brand you can have. The creator economy isn't a fad, it's the new blueprint for entertainment. For a long time, social media feeds were filled with perfection. We saw perfect vacations, perfect bodies, and perfect lives, all filtered and curated to the extreme. But something has changed. People are tired of the fakeness. We are all scrolling through our phones with a growing desire for something real. We want to see content that is honest, vulnerable, and relatable. This has sparked a major shift toward authenticity. Users are rewarding creators and brands who aren't afraid to show the messy, unedited parts of life. The era of the flawless Instagram grid is slowly giving way to a new age of genuine connection. This demand for realness directly impacts what we buy and who we trust. We've become experts at spotting a disingenuous ad from a mile away. An influencer holding up a product with a generic caption just doesn't work anymore. We can tell when they don't actually use or believe in what they're selling. Because of this, consumer trust in influencers who are transparent and authentic is actually growing. We want to see the product used in their real life, hear their honest opinion, good or bad, and feel confident that their endorsement is genuine. Authenticity has become the new currency for influence online. Brands are starting to understand this shift. The most successful social media strategies in 2025 are not about pushing polished corporate messages. They are about joining the conversation and showing a human side. This means creating content that provides real value, whether it's entertaining, educational, or just emotionally resonant. It means listening to what your audience is saying and responding to them like a real person. Companies that treat social media as just another billboard for ads will be ignored. The ones that treat it as a community hub for genuine interaction are the ones that will thrive and build a loyal following. Ultimately, this movement is about creating digital spaces that feel more human. We use social media to connect with others, and that requires a foundation of trust. We are tired of being sold a fantasy. We want to see stretch marks, we want to hear about bad days, and we want to know that the people we follow online are navigating the same complicated world that we are. The future of social content lies not in its perfection, but in its imperfection. It's in the raw, the real, and the relatable. That is the kind of content that builds community and keeps us coming back for more. The future of social media isn't just about what we see, it's about what we can do. The experience is becoming more interactive and immersive, thanks to new technologies like artificial intelligence and augmented reality. Think about it. AR filters on Instagram and Snapchat are just the beginning. Soon, you'll be able to use your phone's camera to see how a new sofa would look in your living room before you buy it, or virtually try on a pair of sneakers from a brand's post. This tech is breaking down the barrier between the digital world and our physical one, making our online experiences much more engaging and useful. This interactivity is transforming social media into a massive shopping mall. The trend of social commerce is booming. We no longer have to see an ad, leave the app, open a browser, and search for the product. Now we can buy it directly from the post or video with just a couple of taps. Social media ads have become incredibly influential, especially for younger shoppers who find them more relevant than ads on TV. Platforms know our interests, so they show us products we are genuinely likely to want. This seamless integration of content and commerce is making shopping an effortless part of the social experience. However, there's a catch with all this new tech. While AI is great for helping creators and brands streamline their work behind the scenes, people are still very wary of AI-generated content. Most of us want to connect with other humans, not with robots. There's a fear that AI will just create more spam and saturate our feeds with soulless, generic posts. The challenge for the future will be to use AI as a tool to enhance human creativity, not to replace it. The most successful content will still be the stuff that has a real human heart and a unique perspective behind it. So, what does the next chapter of social media look like? It will be more interactive, more shoppable, and deeply integrated into our daily lives. But the core principle of what makes it work will remain the same: authenticity. Whether it's a creator sharing their story, a brand being transparent, or an AR experience feeling genuinely useful, trust will be the most important factor. The platforms and creators who succeed will be the ones who respect their audience, foster genuine community, and use technology to deepen connections, not fake them. The scroll will go on, but it will be smarter, more real, and more connected to our world than ever before.